Good afternoon, good morning. This is Mark Johnson from Loyalty360. Hope everyone's happy, safe, and well. I want to welcome you back to our Loyalty Expo preview series, the finalist for the 2021 Loyalty360 Awards. In this series, as you know, we talk to the leading brands that will be part of this year's Loyalty Expo in Charlotte, North Carolina from October 25th to the 27th. Today, we have the pleasure of speaking with Andy Rebhun. He's the Vice President of Digital at Pollo Loco, which is the finalist for the 2021 Loyalty360 Awards in the Mobile First Customer Experience category. They will deliver their final presentation during the Loyalty Expo this fall. Andy, how are you today? Thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us.
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for having us.
Can you give us a brief overview of your role with Pollo Loco?
Yeah, so I'm the Vice President of Digital at Pollo Loco. I handle our loyalty program, off-premise delivery, social media, and everything that's e-commerce related. Also work on a lot of the digital touch points and digital customer experience, both in the restaurants and outside of the four walls.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your award submission and what you plan to share with the conference attendees?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, how you differentiate your loyalty program since there's so much competition in the space. And one of the things that we've done differently at Pollo Loco is this whole notion of trying to create an emotional connection with the brand and not just a transactional relationship. And as we've evolved as a brand over the course of the last couple of years during our digital transformation, we've really tried to make rewards, make transactions, and just make the whole experience a lot more personalized. For us, it was starting with really utilizing data to drive a lot of the decisions that further informed what we're going to be doing with our program. I think the biggest piece of the puzzle is really just trying to figure out how consumers want to use the brand, try to determine how it's easy for them to use it at the restaurants, and then ultimately just trying to create a best-in-class experience. And so we'll dive into a little bit about how we transformed our program, not into just a transactional program, but also a program that went outside of that transactional relationship with our consumers.
What are a few key takeaways attendees can expect to learn from your presentation?
I think with us, it's, again, just really trying to differentiate yourself in a very crowded space. I mean, the restaurant category is, it's very competitive. It's highly transactional in nature, but trying to get a consumer to try your brand and build that experience with them through loyalty or through some sort of digital experience, I would say is key. I think the second piece is really, how do you get started? I think there's a lot of brands that are challenged with, where do you start? There's so many different digital touch points in the restaurant and so many digital touch points in the experience. And so trying to figure out where to tackle first, it could be very overwhelming. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And I think last but not least is really just kind of looking directionally to who does loyalty really well, not only in your category, but outside your category, and really try to take some best practices and emulate it into your category, and then ultimately try to differentiate yourselves amongst your competitive set.
Well, Andy, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us today. Great hearing what Pollo Loco is doing with regard to customer loyalty, and looking forward to seeing your presentation. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us today. Thank you everyone for listening, and looking forward to seeing you in October in Charlotte. Have a wonderful day.